guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Luz and today's video is my current favorites. I haven't done a favorites video since last year, so I have quite a bit of stuff that I want to share with you guys that I've been currently loving. Everything from hair to skincare and of course makeup. So if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so by clicking that red subscribe button down below. And if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps and I truly appreciate it. So let's dive in. I think I'm going to start off with hair. First hair item I want to share is the DEVACURL Mr. Right Dream Curl Refresher. This is what the packaging looks like. I absolutely love the color, but most of all, I absolutely love what comes in here. This is my second bottle, and I use this to refresh my curls. I love it because of the scent that it has. It has a lavender scent, and what I love the most is that it's oil infused. And I've tried curl refreshers all the time. I've tried them before. Some of them are more of a milky consistency and I don't feel like they hydrate, but this really just hydrates my curls. Like I said, it has that oil infusion in it. I think it might be the lavender oil, that's why it probably smells like lavender. But when I put it on, my curls smell great, first of all. Second of all, it gives them shape again, so it reshapes the curl, and then I can just go in with whatever styling cream I want to use. I currently do have my wash and go routine up in my channel. I will link it up either here or here. I'm not sure where it will be. In that video I show you how I wash my hair, but I don't show you how I refresh my hair. I only wash my hair once a week, so this really comes in handy. Today I am going on day number 4. I was able to refresh my look by doing these little space buns. I use this and my next favorite product to do today's hair, and my curls doesn't look like I haven't washed them in 4 days. They look pretty good if I do say so myself. My curls are still bouncy and it has shape. It's still soft. It's not hard. I absolutely love this product, and anytime I want to refresh my curls, I just go directly to this. Like I said, this is my second bottle of this. I absolutely love it. So the next product for my hair that I've been loving, and it's a drugstore product, is my CANTU Shea Butter for Natural Hair Moisturizing Twist and Lock Gel. This is supposed to control frizz for a silky smooth hold. It has no parabens, no sulfates, no silicones, or mineral oil. This is what the packaging looks like, and then the inside looks like this. It smells really good too. Kind of like mango. It smells a little fruity. It smells a little fruity, and this is what the consistency looks like. It's a white product and it's kind of like a gel but very moisturizing. That's what I use today to do my bun, and I love that it calms flyaways. You see, and it never leaves any sort of stiffness on my hair. My hair is always looking soft with this product. I love it for my baby hairs right here. I love it when I put my hair up in a bun and I just want to sleek it back. That's what I use. It's very inexpensive. And also another plus is that it never leaves that white cast. I've had gels in the past before that when you scrunch up your hair after it's been dried down, you scrunch up your hair, it has this white cast over it. It looks like dandruff, or it just flakes. I hate that, and this never does that to me. And I think I paid maybe $6 for it. It's not very expensive, and a little bit goes a long way. It's very hydrating for the curls. Absolutely love this product. You can find this mostly at Target, Walmart, any drugstore, and you'll find it where they have the stuff for ethnic hair. That's where I find this, baby. Pick it up if you have curly hair and you like to put your hair up. I haven't tried it with my hair down. Like, I haven't tried it as my regular gel. I like to use something else for that, which you can see in my video. But I haven't tried it for that, but I absolutely love this product and completely recommend it. I use this in lieu of gel. Alright, next thing we're going to start off is skincare. This is the best face wash ever. I've heard about this brand and I've heard about this face soap, but I've never really been interested in it until recently. There was a QVC sale and I was looking for a new face wash. You know, if you watch my videos, that I love the two-step cleaning process. I always have to go in with the double cleansing method, meaning I use 2 face wash to remove my makeup and everything underneath. However, this, I only have to use this and my Garnier Micellar Water to remove the eye makeup, and that's it. My face is always clean and clear after using this. I use this in the shower. It doesn't have a scent. It does not over dry my skin. It leaves it nice and ready to go for the rest of the day. I use this only at night, but I can tell you it removes your makeup really, really good. I don't need to go in with 2 cleansers, which, hello, it's a time saver and a money saver. Got that right. So I love this face wash. This is the Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleanser. That is the claim I do have to agree with. 1 step is all you need. I think it might be good at taking off the eye makeup too. I just don't like to rub in too hard around the eye area, since you know it's a super sensitive area. So I do go in with an eye makeup remover, or most of the time I just use my Garnier Micellar Water to remove the residue around my eyes. But it does a really good job at removing just the top layer of the eye makeup, not the mascara so much. Although sometimes I'll go in and wash my face with it, you know, take off the makeup. I go in with it with my face pretty much dry and with it and clean, start rubbing it off and just massaging it into the skin. Then I will rinse it off, and after I rinse it off, I will go in and like just not tug, but like massage my lashes, and that way it does take off the mascara. But still, I'll go in with the micellar water to remove anything that is left over around the eye area. But I don't need to do it for the rest of my face, which is a win-win situation for me, because you know us mommies and basically everybody does not want to spend the half an hour in the bathroom just doing their skincare. Like, no, that's a thing of the past. If you use this facial cleanser, let me know what your thoughts are, and if you haven't, I completely recommend that you pick it up. So now let's talk about my current foundations. I have 2 foundations that I want to talk to you guys about. One is drugstore and the other one is high-end. Let me show you what they are. I will start off with the drugstore foundation. That is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. This is, I have a review on this product on my channel if you want to check it out. I love the coverage of this foundation. It is what I'm wearing today. I do have to mix 2 colors to get my perfect match. I used 310 Sun Beige and 312 Golden. I find like Golden is a little bit too orange and 310 is the good shade, but it's not. It's a little bit too cool tone and a tiny bit too light for me. So when I go with these 2 together, I do 1 pump of each. It gives me the perfect color for my skin tone. I love that it's a matte foundation. It literally lasts all day long. Although it is a matte foundation, I don't find it to be too constricting. If you've had a matte foundation that's been constricting, you know what I'm talking about. That tight feeling around your face that you can't really move. It looks crinkly and cracky. This does not give me that. It is just a perfect smooth coverage, smooth full coverage foundation. It does run you about 11 bucks a pop. So it is a little bit, it is more pricey than the Wet n Wild foundation. That's only, what, 6 bucks? But it still does a great job. If you don't have to mix colors, 1 should be good to go. This, like I said, lasts all day. I've worn it, and like I said, I have a video where I show you a wear test, and it looks pretty good if I do say so myself. I'm really feeling myself with this makeup look today. Okay, so see, as you can see, it has very full coverage. Next foundation that I'm going to talk about is a high-end foundation, but it's not a full coverage foundation, and that is the NARS. Where's your name at? The NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I also have a review and demo on this foundation up on my channel. If you want to check it out, I'll link it up here and I'll link it down below. But the reason why I like this foundation is the finish. It's medium to full coverage, but it has the most natural radiant glow that a foundation has been able to give me thus far. This is not a matte foundation. It is radiant, and it leaves my skin looking like I don't have nothing on. The color match for me, I use the shade Aruba, is dead on, and that's what I like about it. I think that's one of the great things about high-end foundations, is that you can usually find the perfect match without having to mix colors. I'm not saying all high-end foundations, because I know of a few that you still have to mix colors. I still have to mix colors to find the perfect shade. However, for this NARS, this is my first NARS foundation I've ever tried. It matches so good, so seamlessly. Now, the only con I have about this foundation is that it does not last long on me. It does get quite oily, especially around the nose, very quickly. So if you don't mind setting it every now and then, if you have combination skin like I do, then you can go ahead and give this baby a try. It's very, very beautiful. Like I said, it is a higher end foundation, so it's gonna cost you a little bit more coin, but it's totally worth it, except for the fact that it doesn't last very long. But the finish of it justifies the amount of time that this foundation will last on my face. If I know I'm not going to be needing to do something a full day, that I'm going to be out and about, then this is the foundation that I would go for. If I do want something that's going to last me all day, not without cracking, without failing, without it dissolving into my skin, then I go for the good old Maybelline. Next, we're going to talk about setting powders. And again, I have a drugstore and a high-end setting powder, and I like them both the same, but they're a little bit different. So let's start with the high end this time. And now I'm talking about the Laura Mercier Loose Trans, what is it called? Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is, I have the little pack, the little one, because this baby is pricey. But this is such a beautiful setting powder. It smooths out the pores. It keeps the concealer nice and put. It does not give me a flashback. It's great for baking. It's great for just setting your concealer, setting your foundation, setting your eyeshadow base. This is a great setting powder. The only con I have with this is the cost. Honey, baby girl, you are expensive. You can cost some coin. You'll be raking up the cash, emptying my bank account, giving you all my money. You're a trap queen, cause it's pricey, but it's really worth it if you want to spend the coin. However, if you are looking for a more affordable alternative, Maybelline Fit Me is where it's at. This one is in the shade light medium. It is what I'm wearing today underneath my eyes, on my chin, and on my forehead. Light medium. I wasn't sure if I wanted medium or light medium, but I do like somewhat of a yellower based under eye, and felt like medium was a little bit too pink for me. But so I picked up the light medium, and I thought it was gonna be too light, but no, it is beautiful. It does not accentuate. It does not accentuate my pores. It leaves me very matte without looking cakey or crinkly or old. Nobody's trying to look like they're 50 years old up in here. I'm only in my 30s. I ain't trying to look like I'm a grandma. So it does not settle into my fine lines. I absolutely love this foundation. It was only about $7 compared to this one, which I don't even remember or want to remember how much this one cost. Let's not talk about it. I didn't buy it. Yeah. So this one is wonderful. It has a beautiful finish on the skin. Like I said, I am wearing it today and it matches pretty good on my skin tone using the shade light medium. So give it a try. Let's talk about bronzers. I have two bronzers to share with you guys. One high-end and one drugstore. Can we detect a theme going on here? Pretty much I wanted to choose something a little bit high-end, a little bit drugstore, just so that it's budget friendly for everybody. I know that not everybody can afford more luxury items, or even if you can afford it but you're looking for something that you can easily go and get at CVS, honey, I got you covered. I know the struggle. We don't have a Sephora close by that carries everything. We have a Sephora inside of JCPenney, but that one does not carry everything that I sometimes want. So CVS and Walgreens have become my best friend. So let's start off with the drugstore. And it is the Butter Bronzer, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And finally, they have a deeper shade called Deep Bronze. Now, when I say it's a deeper shade, it's not super deep, but it's deeper than the regular one. And this is what that looks like. It's not what I'm wearing today, but it smells like a Hawaiian tropic vacation. And I know that everybody that shows this out there says that it smells like a dry Hawaiian tropic vacation, but that's because it does. And for reals, the hype is real on this. This is a very natural bronzer. You can build it up and it's smooth. It does not drag on the skin. It does not skip when you put it on. It glides on seamlessly. It's very smooth, and it has a tiny bit of shimmer when you look at it in the package in here. See how that glows? But once you apply it, it's hardly noticeable. Right there. I am gonna swatch it, and although it might not look like you can't see it on my skin, you see that it's can be built up, and it actually does show up on the skin. If you are lighter complected than me, there are two other lighter options to choose from this collection. There is the light bronze and then just bronze. So you can definitely give this a try. It is super smooth. And just the smell. The smell is so good. It's so smooth, guys. It really truly is. And it just blends really nicely and very seamlessly into the skin. I really like this bronzer, and it's become one of my favorites. And I haven't had it that long. The next bronzer that I've been loving, actually I have a love and hate relationship with it. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer powder in the shade Saddle. This is what that one looks like. This is a great shade. I love, that's what I'm wearing today. It bronzes me up really good. It's not too warm tone, it's not too cool tone. I think it's the perfect color for my skin tone. The only issue that I have is that it's very, 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 very pigmented. It's so pigmented that a little tiny bit is all you need to go in and bronze up your skin. Also, I recommend setting your face with the powder completely before going in with this over on top. I made a mistake today to go put it on right on top of my contour, and I did a cream contour, and I don't know if you can see, but it did get a tiny bit patchy right around here. So I have a love and hate relationship, but I absolutely love the color, and that is why I'm putting it in my favorites, my current favorites, because of the color. And it's just, if you have a very heavy hand, I don't know if you'll like this powder. I don't know if you like this bronzer. But if you go in with it quite lightly, you will love and fall in love with the color. They comes in 6 different shades, and this is the one that I picked for my particular skin tone. So let me swatch both of them side to side so you can get a better picture of the pigmentation difference. So the first one I'm going to swatch is the Anastasia one, and you see how pigmented that one is. And this one is more on the matte side. And then let me swatch the butter bronzer. Butter, 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 butter. Here they are swatched side to side. This one right here is the Anastasia, and this is the butter. As you can see, the butter bronzer has a little bit more of a sheen, and this one is more matte but not overly flat and matte. And then this one is a lot more pigmented than this one. So that's that. Let's move on to blush. For blush, I only have one blush that I've been crushing on and loving on the last few weeks. I absolutely love it, and it's drugstore. And it's a shade that I don't have in my collection, and I've heard quite a bit of people talking about it, and that's what drew me about it, is the shade. I have nothing like this in my collection. And when I first got it and I opened it, I thought it was not going to show up on my skin. I thought I was going to return it. It's too light for me. But it is the shade that I'm using on today. It's the blush that you can see right here. It's an absolutely beautiful color. And that is the Burt's Bees blush. And I picked it up in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. That's what this looks like. It's a beautiful color. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of got that cinnamony color to it. It's not totally matte, but it is on the matte side. Like I said, when I saw it, I was like, this looks like my skin color, maybe a tiny bit deeper. But once it goes on the skin, it looks so beautiful. It's so smooth. It's kind of matte. It's matte but glowy at the same time. Come on, camera. It's right there. You can't see the swatch very well on my hand. That will go with any look. If you want something a little bit peachier, you can layer on a peachier color. But I love the undertone of it. It's very neutral yet peachy, a tiny bit warm. I am in love with this. I picked it up at the drugstore, and I have been wanting to pick it up, but every time I would go look for it, it'd be sold out, till finally I was able to find it. But I absolutely love how it looks. It just goes with me. It's me in a blush. I think it'll be the perfect blush for spring and summer when you want a little bit more vibrant lips and you don't want your blush to clash with your lips. That's just the perfect color right there. And next, let's talk about highlight. My favorite highlight. I don't know about you, but I've been loving me some Moisturizing. This is my favorite highlight at the moment. I am wearing that today right on top of the cheeks right there. You can never overdo it with this highlight. I'm also wearing it in the inner corner of my eyes. It's simply gorgeous. It's a beautiful golden color that has a very nice formula. It's more like a creamy powder formula. It looks beautiful on the skin. You cannot overdo it, and it's not super duper blinding, but it has quite a bit of glow. I'm also wearing that on the Cupid's bow today. I think that this is the highlight that can go with almost any skin tone. I've seen people with deeper skin tone rocking it, people with lighter skin tone rocking it. It's a beautiful, beautiful highlight. I totally recommend it. I think out of everything that I have, I say this. It's hard to choose. I was gonna say this, this, and this, and this, and this. I don't know. This, this, this. This. The foundations. I mean, I'm loving everything here. Everything. It's just my current favorites, and I know I keep saying I love this. It's my favorites. This is a favorites video. I'm gonna show you what I've been loving. For eyeshadow palette, I gotta give it up to my girl Anastasia. Again, this is the third Anastasia product that I'm showing you guys, but she's been coming up with some bomb products. This is the Soft Glam palette. I absolutely love this palette. It is what I'm wearing on the eyes today. It's just what the name says. It's soft and glam at the same time, just like me. So this is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, it's been getting a little bit dirty because I've been using it up. I love all the colors in here. I think they're all very wearable. They all can be worn for day or night. You can do a smoky look. You can do a day look. You can do a night look. You can do it just a neutral look. You can add a little bit of color with an eyeliner or under eye eyeliner. You can switch it up with this. And for some people, you might think this is such a basic color palette. That's what's beautiful about it. It's that, yeah, it can be your basic color palette, but the shimmers in this are absolutely gorgeous, and they just mesh together so beautifully. They just mesh together in such a beautiful way and so effortlessly. That's why I absolutely love this color palette. And all the colors are good for my skin tone. If you're a brown skin girl like me, you know the struggle sometimes. There's always one or two colors that you're not going to be able to pull off. This is not the case with this palette. I feel like every single color in this palette is usable for us brown skin girls. Brown girl friendly, yo. And I have eyelashes, and then we're going to finish it off with some lippies. The lashes that I've been loving this month are the Ardell 120s. This is what these look like. Let me see if I can open it so you can't see it. These can be picked up at any drugstore, any CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, any drugstore. And honestly, I've used these 10 times. I've used 5 times each, and I cleaned them, and they still look pretty brand new. This I've been using for the past week. These I used last week. I cleaned them, and now they're good to go for another week. They're very natural, so if you want if you don't like a natural lash, this is not for you. But because they're so natural, they makes the lashes look very voluminous. They're not like natural like the demi wispies. I find those to be extremely natural. These just give a little bit more length and a little bit more volume. They really pack a punch with any look, whether you're going for a very dramatic look or a natural eye look like today. I'm not wearing any lashes today. It's just mascara, but this is something that I would throw on with a look like this to just amp it up and give it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more sexiness, a little bit more fullness, if you know what I mean. And they're drugstore, they're inexpensive. I completely recommend these lashes. We're gonna finish off with lippies. I have 2 drugstore and 2, you guessed it, high-end. We'll start off with the high-end. These are the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Lip Glosses. I have mine in the shade Bay and IRL. This is what that looks like here. This one is IRL, meaning in real life, and this one is Bay. They look quite similar, but they are not. This one is a little bit more warm tone. This one is a little bit more cool tone. I love the applicator on these glosses. They have a little bit of a cup, a little bit of a dent or divot right up in the end of the wand, and it just hugs your lips so beautifully, and it makes the application process absolutely beautiful. They're not sticky, and they are super pigmented, very opaque. It's not like one of those clear glosses that you can see your lips through. It's gonna pack a punch with color. So the top one is Bay and the bottom one is IRL. Bay. It's a little bit more of a cinnamony, warmer color, and this one has a little bit more mauve to it. As you can see, they are super, super, super glossy. I am wearing IRL currently. Let me top it off. It's not sticky. You don't get those sticky strings you get sometimes with glosses. Beautiful, beautiful shades, beautiful pigmentation, beautiful glossy finish. I absolutely love these colors. I'm a nude girl and I like a bold lip too, but lately I've really been into these glosses. A very similar gloss that has a very similar finish is the Maybelline. Maybelline has been killing it too. Maybelline Vivid Hot. I have a bunch of Maybelline and a bunch of Anastasia up in here. The Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Unreal. It's a very similar color scheme. That's the Maybelline one down at the bottom. However, the Maybelline is not as thick as it's not as thick as the Bare Minerals, but it does give you that same kind of color story with the nude lip. And this one also has a very cool applicator. It's got more of like a spoon applicator. You see how it curves, making it super easy to apply, and it looks like it has like a little hole right in the center where product is soaked up. It's a really neat applicator. I love these glosses from Maybelline. I do want to pick up a few more shades from this collection, but these are 3 of my favorite glosses that I have been absolutely loving this past few months. The last lip product that I've been loving is the Milani Hypnotic Light Holographic Lip Topper in the shade Luster Light. This is a lip topper, oh my word, that will just go on so pretty and make your lips look so metallic-y and holographic. It's like highlight for the lips, and that's this one right here in the bottom. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There we go. It's not a gloss, so it dries down pretty dry on the lip. Does not leave them feeling cracky or too dry. Now it just gives a very nice lustrous look to the lips. I'm gonna put some on right now so you can see. See how metallic and just different. It just umps up the lip look a little bit. I will say though that if you are gonna wear this, you can't reapply it too often or it'll pick up from the bottom. So you applied it and you let it dry and you want to go in with the second coat, it will just drag off the bottom part and just not leave as much pigment. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Once you go in with the coat, that's just leave it alone. You can't reapply really. So that is it, guys, for my current favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what your current favorite products are. I would love to know so I can go to the store and get some more goodies and try them out. Also, if you're new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe. You can go ahead and do so by clicking this little face right down here. And if you want to keep watching any more of my other videos, you can click here or here and it'll take you to a few suggestions. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. I love you guys. Stay blessed.